The Cave of the Lost. My best friend Sarah and my little brother Jake and I are standing before the entrance to a large cave. Odie, my brother dog, barked into the darkness. Odie thinks someone is in there, Jake says. Is this where you saw the boy? I asked Sarah. She stared up through the hole between the tree at the edge of the gorge. I think he was standing right here, waving. She replied, We are not going in there, are we, Queen? You are the one who saw the mysterious boy waving at you. You are the one who had us leave the picnic and climb all the way down to the bottom of Phoenix Gorge to help him. Now you don't want to go in? That that is the Cave of the Lost, she cries. What kind of ridiculous name is that? I ask. I bet your aunt told you about it. She did. Centuries ago, after Potter Mill was built, some people explored the cave and they never came out. Others went to search for them and disappeared too. Only one man ever made it out, but he couldn't explain how. He claimed He claimed he found others, Sarah continued, but they kept leading him in the wrong directions. Finally, after many days, he fell asleep in the cave and woke up in the hollow, alone. Your aunt tells a lot of story, I say. We still can't wander around in here, Sarah says. The place is probably filled with massive spiders. Hey kid, I yell in the cave. Do you need help? My voice echoed for a moment, followed by silence. Then something unexpected reached my ear. It sounded almost like laughter. Let's go in, Jake exclaimed. A new sound emerged from the cave. Someone is crying in there, I say. Seeing an opportunity, Jake charged into the darkness. But I seized his arm. Hold on, little man. We need light, I say. Do you have your keychain, Sarah? She tossed me her house keys with a little Quaker keychain I gave her for her last birthday. When I squeeze it, the light in the dark mouth comes out, and it quacks over and over. Jake, hang on to Odie. I don't want him running off, I say. Roger, he replies and pick up the dog. I take a few steps inside, shining the light as the quacks echo around us. I hear Sarah reluctantly follow. A short distance inside, we reach the first fork. Don't freak out, I say as I turn off the light. The quacks fade and intense darkness presses in on us. Sarah whimpers, but after a moment I hear the weeping again. It comes from the left passage. So I crease the little pocket and start moving again. We encounter a few more forks, and I can see how someone could easily become lost down here. I memorize each turn as we creep closer to the sound. Finally, the passage expands into a chamber. On the far wall, water trickles down the rock into a clear pool. Six other passages branch off in random directions. I turn off the quacker, and in the absolute darkness, I only hear the running water. Suddenly, a splash breaks the silence. I run over to the small pool, the keychain quacking again. The light glints off something in the sand at the bottom of the clear, undisturbed water. The frigid water sends shivers through my body as I plunge my hand down. It is a key, I say, holding it up to the light. A key to what? Sarah asked as I put it in my pocket. Laughter erupts all around us at once. Children laughter. Sarah screams. and I dropped the cracker, tumbling us into blackness. I groped it for it as the laughter continues to grow. A small hand grasps mine and jerks me away. Stop it, Jake. We need the light. Finally, I feel the keychain and the light blossom, filling the room. Sarah stands a few feet away from me, and Jake stands behind her, holding Odie. Jake, did you grab my hand? I asked. The laughter is still there, getting louder. Let's get out of here. Sarah yells as the bolts for one of the passage. This one, I yell, realize I am pointing to the one I had been pulled toward. I follow the turns I memorized as the laughter shadows us, echoing through the passage. After the last turn, I expect to see the instant light of day. It is only another fog, and I have no idea which way to go. I retrace the turns in my head, certain that I have followed them exactly. Has the cave changed? We are lost, aren't we? Sarah asked. I'm really scared. Everything is going to be okay. I turn off the light, hoping to hear the gurgling river. The laughter grows louder. It seems threatening, almost menacing. But then I hear the sound of someone running away to my right. I turn on the light and look around for Jake. He stands between Sarah and me. Did you hear that? I asked. The footsteps, Sarah replied. I thought that was you. I shake my head and Sarah's eyes widen. We should follow them, I say. They could be trying to make us more lost. I don't think so, I say and start walking. We come across more frogs, and each time I stop to listen. The footsteps come again and again, leading us away from the laughter. Suddenly, we come to the mouth of the cave. The lighter is painfully bright, but we run into it, laughing. Sarah tugs at my shirt. Queen, look, she says, pointing up through the small hole. They are looking over the edge of the gorge. Is the instant figure of a small boy? He is waving down to us. He looks very familiar, but I can't explain why, I say.